East Side County School Board of Education to order. Welcome all of you here. Remind you that East Side County schools empower all students to become productive, responsible citizens in an ever-changing global society. I'd like to ask for approval of the agenda.
I'll move to approve the agenda.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion to approve the agenda in a second. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried, 5-0. Going to consent items. We have prior meeting minutes before you, bills and financial statement. Financial statement is a bit limited yet, still lots of work to do, pulling the two schools together and bringing all of those things up to date, getting more complete all the time, but probably won't be for another meeting for sure, or two. Just have to be patient with those things. It's not an easy task.
Any questions on the minutes? Should be 4 sets of minutes in front of you. Let's say maybe on the financials, you have the SAC and WLBA June 30th preliminary financial, just to show you some preliminary ending balances.
What's that last page there?
Okay, and then that's part of the bills, Chris. On the bills, you have pages 1 through 4 that are single-spaced. And those are the bills that we ran for tonight's meeting. The other page of bills that is just a two-sided page are bills that were either paid prior to these being done or after these were done and before the meeting. And they don't print out quite as briefly, I guess, to get some of the other dates.
So this is just part of your...
But it's still additional bills for approval. For example, the first one on there, Academy Roofing wanted their payment prior to tonight. And the project was already approved and almost like completed, but far enough along the road that one. Okay.
Yeah. It was just new, man. Thank you for that.
John, are these all over operating comments? These extra ones?
You know what, they're not, Marcia, so I will have to do something for the press for those. But I'll help you with that, I hadn't thought of that. Okay.
I don't know if I can ask this question or not, no, but the roof, I think there was $500,000 in that account that they set aside for that. We're not going to spend all that, so have we planned?
It really truly wasn't, well, it was a separate account, but it was always listed in the account. And that whole silo fund account, so I haven't looked at that yet, but
It wasn't
what's left in the capital projects fund is just what's left. There isn't an actual fund anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then that will answer your question, that rolls into the
Right.
school, what used to be the schoolhouse funds.
There's a check there to the Iowa School Boards for cable meeting, $700, 8/15.
What's that?
What's,
That has to be the register.
pardon me?
That wasn't a naval meeting, that has to be mislabeled like, that's registration. Or dues.
Do we have it registered for naval workshop, so
Well, I didn't think so, but I just wanted to look at it.
we'll just have to backtrack on it.
Some of the larger ones on there, we had special education expenses for last year to Carroll Community Schools for $30,000. EMC Publishing, some textbooks for the high school. I have a computer detail. We've been online doing repairs to workstations.
How's that coming?
Been there.
There's a lot of work being
Takes
done.
time, doesn't it?
There's been a lot done, there's a lot to do.
Rec center, one of the bigger ones.
Yeah.
That's the only one, I mean, you only pay that one time a year, right? Yep.
On page 3, we replaced 100 laptops, and that would be in the section under fiscal plant and equipment.
That's the CD.
CDW-G, that's 100 laptops. Carroll Control Systems is working at least 2 of our buildings. They're doing work here in the kitchen, in the cafeteria, they're doing work in Lincoln on the new SES room and in the office. Central Iowa Distributing would be a lot of our supplies for the next 12 months. We bring those in at one time, store them in the middle school. I believe is where I store those. And the build eyeshade would be the remainder of the cabinets for the FCS room.
Do we need to go through that again?
Yeah, if there's no more questions, I'll put the motions here for our answer. Entertain a motion to approve the bill to operate oil for $4.1860.
So moved.
I'll second.
Motion and a second to approve the bill. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 4-0. I'd entertain a motion to approve the bills to Lakeview Lumber and Wall Lake Lumber for a total of $2,403.42.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Motion and a second for those 2 bills. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Carries 4-0. And then I would entertain a motion to approve the remaining consent items, which would be the remaining bills on account, 4 sets of minutes, and the financials.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
Thank you.